also thank the school's officials for this great opportunity that are, as usual, giving us to celebrate the impact of Africa on the world. So I'm going to ask the entire group to stand up for the national anthem and the school anthem. Thank you.
So glad to have all the parents, all the special guests here as we celebrate Africa. As we celebrate Africa, celebrate Africa's impact on the world. Before we get started with the first act, our students have a song to sing. Okay, PYT 3 and 4 are going to start us off today, and we will hear from our director later. This year, we are so proud to share Africa's impact on the rest of the world. our class has decided to represent Uganda, specifically Mr. Dauda Kavna. He was one of 30 children in a very large family. When he was only 7 years old, he lost his father. Since his family was so poor, he ended up on the streets. It was his love and talent for singing, and more so his love for football, that got him discovered on the streets. And someone helped him to pay his school fees. From that time that he received help, he decided that when he grew older, he would also help children that were in need. So in 2007, he began the Inspire Ghetto Kids Foundation. He is now a foster father to about 30 children who are homeless or orphaned in some way. Through this foundation, he helps to provide shelter, food, clothes, and education to many disadvantaged children. The Ghetto Kids' first homemade video went viral just about 10 years ago. Their talent for energetic dance has touched the hearts of many people across the world. Since being noticed, they have traveled to places such as show off their talents. They show off their energetic and comedic dances. One of their more Britain's Got Talent. They ended up taking 6th place in that competition, but they were able to meet celebrities all over the world. And by sharing their talent, they were able to put Uganda, and thus children are talented, and they can have joy, despite any negative situation they may have been born into. Our small performance is just to pay tribute to the Ghetto Kids of Uganda.
Jamaica is an island in Caribbean. 1/3 of all Jamaicans live in its capital, Kingston. Jamaica is known for its beautiful beaches. The colors of the Jamaican flag are yellow, green, and black. The colors of the Jamaican flag represent difficulties, sunlight, and agriculture. Did you know that Jamaica's motto is out of many, one people? From Jamaica, and her name is Nami Kavan. The most expensive coffee in the world, Blue Mountain Coffee, is from Jamaica. Jamaica is the birthplace of reggae music and Bob Marley. Hola, amigo. Hola, amigo. Did you know the capital city of Angola is Luanda? Oh, obrigado. Obrigada. The flag of Angola has 3 colors. Vamos, let's dance.
Chinyama, wasiala na kumunda, ikayonde de kumunga nguluwe. Kulosiwe kuvali we kutende, kuli kwangu la chinyama, wasiala na kumunda, ikayonde de kumunga nguluwe. Ndakumaye ya ya ndakukake ya ya nikakumulanga, ndakumaye ya ya
Students, teachers, parents, and staff. Today, P1P5 will be talking about some Cameroonian figures who globally impacted the world.
Samuel Eto'o was and still is Cameroon's best ever player. He was born on March 10th.
Manu was a Cameroonian musician who specialized in being a saxophonist. He was born on December 12th in 1933 and died March 24th in Melun, France at the age of 86 years. Manu Dibango was given a nickname Papa Groove. Quick fact, did you know that Dibango was the first person in the history of music to play makossa? And also, did you know Michael Jackson inspired by his makossa?
Patrick Boma. Henri Dan Patrick Boma was born on November 15, 1970 in Cameroon. At 2 years and a half, he took his first plane with his family from Douala to go to France. He was a professional footballer who used to play as a striker. A fourth top goal soccer player for the Cameroonian national team. He scored 34 goals.
Rigobert Song. Rigobert Song was a famous soccer player from Cameroon. He was born on July 1st, 1976 in the village of Nkulu. He played for Liverpool and West Ham United. Rigobert retired in 2010 and decided to become the coach of the Cameroon national team.
Roger Mila was born from a Cameroonian dad in May 20, 1952. He was also French. He was also a French citizenship, but chose Lady of Adoptal. He didn't know he was going to be a Cameroonian legend. Here is the list of trophies he won. African Footballer of the Year, African Cup of Nations Best Player, Africa Cup of Nations Top Scorer, FIFA World Cup Bronze Boot, FIFA 100, Golden Foot Legends Awards in 2014. But he got much more trophies.
Francis Ngannou. Francis Xavier Ngannou was born on September 5, 1986 and raised in the village of Bati in Cameroon. Francis Ngannou is a Cameroonian famous martial artist and professional boxer who is currently signed to the Professional Fighters League. He is also competed in the heavyweight division in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Ngannou was widely viewed as the most destructive pure puncher in the UFC's heavy division.
Charlotte Dipanda. Charlotte Dipanda is a Cameroon famous singer born in 1985 in Yaoundé. She was spotted by Congolese musician Luka Kanza in an open mic session at Yaoundé Club. She then moved to France where she worked with Congolese singer Papa Wemba. Dipanda has provided background vocal for Mari Dibango, Ricky Tao and Axel Red. Her first solo album is called Miss Spa and was released in 2008.
And his country. 27-year-old, he played as a goalkeeper for Manchester United. He is also part of the Andre Club. He has been in many clubs, like his current one is Manchester United.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe Lotin was born on December 20th, 1998 in Bondy, France. His father was the head coach of AS Bondy, so Kylian got introduced to soccer very early. He is admired by many for his speedy style of playing as a youngster, as he has won a World Cup and excelled with his club, Paris Saint-Germain. He is French, Cameroonian, and Algerian, but currently plays for the French national team. Thank you very much.
prononciation là.
Non, c'est moi, j'ai un peu livré et tout, je fais des sons comme ça.
Livre-toi.
C'est dommage pour mon âge, j'étais chouchou tout passé. Y'a plus rien à coller quand c'est cassé. Petit, j'ai mon feu sans maman, elle veut câlin, j'fais le gamin, j'suis dans le truc, j'suis dans ma chambre, elle veut prendre c'est ma jolie madame, elle devant le miroir, y'a pas de comme toi. Ma jolie madame, je peux chercher mais y'a pas de comme moi. Elle veut du rouge, il faut que je touche son cou. Tout le temps pas d'amour, elle veut le coup. C'est qu'on est bon gars ça, c'est qu'on est bon gars ça, c'est qu'on est bon gars ça, ouais, c'est qu'on est bon gars ça, ouais,
Maman avait pas de sentiments. C'est pas j'ai de tout. C'est dommage que mon âge était trop chouette tout passé. Il y a un peu de temps que c'est passé,
J'arrivais puis c'était, tout est plein, les armes jouent à mon aller. J'ai jeté le chevron dans l'allée. Elle veut se caler, je suis les gens bien coupés mais calés, c'est pas comme ça.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, parents, teachers, and students. Welcome to our African History Month. Today, the MYP1 will be singing and playing jumbo instrumental together with the 7th graders. But before that, I will be talking about a Kenyan hero, Jomo Kenyatta, that helped their country fight and get their independence. Jomo Kenyatta was the country's first president and played a significant role in the transformation of Kenya from the colony of a British Empire to their independence. Kenya was colonized by British in the 19th century, and to not let the British take over their country, Jomo Kenyatta stood up with his country and got their independence, the 12th of December 1963. Jomo Kenyatta's actions affected Kenya, Africa, and the world. Now we can welcome the Kenyan song, Jambo Bana.
wageni makaribisha Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana, wageni makaribisha Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Jambo bwana.
students. Thank you for coming to watch our presentation.
As part of the celebration of African History Month and Congo Week, the MIP2 class has been learning about the Teke community.
The Tekes are the oldest of the Bantu ethnic groups. They reside in the north, south, and center of the Republic of the Congo, the west of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and the southeast of Gabon.
The word Teke means to buy in the Batake language. The name actually originates from the fact that Batake people were originally merchants, dealing with maize, millet, and tobacco.
The Teke people speak 50 dialects from the Teke languages. These dialects include Ingbari, Infume, Inwabe, Ilali, Itie, Itio, Libo, Izuzi, Kikwa, Keteye, and Te.
The Tekes are highly spiritual people who believe in African traditional religion. They believe in curses, spells, and sacrifices for ancestral protection.
They are also well known for their skill in artwork, especially for the production of masks that are used in traditional ceremonies, such as marriages, funerals, initiation ceremonies of young men entering into adulthood. They are also skilled hunters, fishermen, and blacksmiths, as these occupations are perceived to be the most important in their community.
The Tekes have always had tribal chief known as Fumupogu, a term to describe a royal person of descent. They are highly respected members of their communities whose role is between gods and the ancestors of the land and the people. They all have responsibility to ensure the communities are safe at all times.
Prominent people from the Teke ethnic group include Omar Bongo and Ali Bongo Odimba, both of them former presidents of the Republic of Gabon. Brice Clotaire Olinguema, current interim president of the Republic of Gabon. Charles David Ganao, Prime Minister of the Republic of Congo from 1996 to 1997.
In the Département de Plateau of Congo-Brazzaville, the leader of the Teke people who inhabited the kingdom of Tio is called King Makoko. It was his grandfather, King Makoko, that French explorer Pierre Savernon de Brazza concluded a treaty of peace and friendship, which allowed France to annex and occupy the entire Congolese territory on September 10, 1888 in Bayo.
Today, the MYP2 class will be performing for your pleasure a tradi-modern dance from the Teke tribe. This dance is usually performed for important ceremonies such as marriages. The instrument used for the composition of the music are the djembe, shakers, and guitars.
Stay put, and we hope you will enjoy yourselves.
Yeah.
brought to Brazil were from different ethnicities and different African regions. Gilberto Freire noted the major differences between these groups. Some Sudanese people, such as Hausa, Fula, and others, were Islamic, spoke Arabic, and many could read and write in this language. Freire noted that many slaves were better educated than their masters because they could read, they were literate in Arabic, and many Portuguese masters could not read or write in Portuguese.
From samba to mangubi, the rhythms and sounds brought to Brazil from Africa are still directly.
Born on July 12, 2000 in Sao Gonçalo, Brazil, Vinicius José Paixão de Oliveira Jr., commonly known as Vinicius Jr., is a Brazilian professional football player who played as a winger for La Liga club Real Madrid and the national Brazilian team. Considered one of the best players in the world, he is known for his speed, strong dribbling ability, and playmaking skills.
Tubarão vai te pegar. Tubarão, se amou, falcão, se amou,
Apaixona não, porque aqui é só tubarão. Enquanto tu tá apaixonada, nós empurrando o montão. Apaixona não, porque aqui é só tubarão.
Isso é pique de verão, é reserva, manda pra tu. Toma na, cachorro, toma na, toma na, cachorro, toma na, cachorro,
Concorrência que nos desculpe, mas aqui a lapada é forte.
Pra frente, com frio, cabeça vira e toma, toma, se é pra frente, com frio, cabeça vira e toma, 1, 2, 3, pula, toma.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, and students to our NYP for South African dance. I'm Jessica Ramchandani, and I'll give you a little background information about Amapiano music. We will be dancing to an Amapiano music, and the songs are Dubula and Jele. Amapiano music has become enjoy a wonderful dance. Thank you.
impact on African dances. To begin, the Republic of Congo is divided into many tribes of its own, but our focus will be the Mboshi tribe. The Mboshi people originally came from the north of the country and dance-wise are notorious for their isolations of the hands and shoulders while also keeping their waist perfectly in sync with the beat of their music. Please watch closely as the dances demonstrate one traditional and more old school song versus two newer generations. Just like its brothers, the Democratic Republic of Congo is also divided into many tribes of its own, and will focus on one type of movement throughout. Mutwashi is a traditional dance of the Luba people from GR Congo Central Kasai region, with a wrapper around the hips to accentuate the movement. Although Mutwashi is one of the most popular traditional dances in the country, just the simple movement of the hips and waist, which were also an inspiration for Mutwashi, could fill in any beat. Just like our previous section, one traditional and old school dance versus two newer generations. The Congos have significantly influenced other dances outside of their kingdom, particularly Zimbabwe. Congolese dance emphasizes polyrhythmic and polycentric movement, which has led to the exploration of isolation and distinct rhythms. Zimbabwe, for example, combines traditional dance step with the use of upper bodies, showcasing the influence of the Congos on Southern Africa.
Parents. So today we're celebrating African History Month, and our theme is how Africa has impacted the world. So today we're going to be talking about Africa's impact on the world, and we want to focus on a Senegalese historian, Cheikh Anta Diop, and we want to review his theories about world and race practices that have helped Africa.
So we're going to start off talking about the rehabilitation of African history. Cheikh Anta Diop played a crucial role in rehabilitating African history as a legitimate academic discipline. He challenged dominant historical narratives that portrayed Africa as a primitive land without history before the arrival of the Europeans. By demonstrating the existence of by demonstrating the existence of an ancient African civilization, such as ancient Egypt, Diop contributed to restoring the pride and self-esteem of African people.
Cheikh Anta Diop also advocated the idea that Africa is the cradle of humanity, which is a theory that has since been corroborated by archaeological and genetic discoveries. This perspective acknowledges the central role of Africa in human evolution and also underscores the importance of African contributions to the genetic and cultural diversity of the world.
Okay, about cultural and intellectual influence. Africa's contribution to global culture and thought have been profound and enduring. African civilization have made significant contributions in the field of arts, music, philosophy, medicine, and mathematics, thus influencing societies around the world. For example, African art has inspired many modern artists, while traditional African medical systems have contributed to the development of modern medicine.
Okay, thank you. Now we have a West African dance to present.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're the seniors of grade 12. Today, we'll be giving you facts about Côte d'Ivoire. And I'm going to start it off by giving the fact that Côte d'Ivoire has two capital cities, Yamoussoukro and Abidjan. The second fact I have is that the largest church in the world is in Côte d'Ivoire. The third fact is that Côte d'Ivoire is the biggest cocoa bean producer in the world.
Côte d'Ivoire has the largest West African economy and monetary union. Abidjan is the cultural crossroads of West Africa.
As we all know, Côte d'Ivoire recently hosted the latest AFCON. It was the biggest AFCON ever with a budget of estimated of 1.5 billion. And there was around 2.2 billion views, which is the greatest, which is the most views that a continental tournament has had ever. Côte d'Ivoire has great players like Didier Drogba and Yaya Touré, and many legends that have pioneered their way, and that is how they also won the recent AFCON.
Yeah, so like my friend Besselan said here, we all know that they won the recent AFCON. So now to celebrate also, we're going to have the girls dance a special song that was made by Orange called Coup du Marteau. So we hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
La Côte d'Ivoire, inspirante d'hospitalité, reçoit l'Afrique. Jour des fêtes. C'est quoi?
Ladies and gentlemen, students, teachers, staff, thank you, and I hope you've been enjoying the show so far. Today we celebrate the African History Month. February is Black History Month. AISB decided to call it African History Month because the impact of Africa on the world goes beyond the history and the achievements and contributions of African Americans into the diaspora and on this mother continent. As we reflect on the struggles and triumphs of African Americans throughout history, it is crucial to recognize that the story of Black excellence extends beyond what we know. From the great civilizations of ancient Africa to the modern day achievements of African leaders, artists, innovators around the globe, the impact of people of African descent is profound and far-reaching. Black History Month is an opportunity for us to broaden our understanding of history, to celebrate the diversity and resilience of the Black community, and to shine a light on the often overlooked contributions of African heroes, both past and present. It is a time to honor the courage of those who fought for equality and justice, and to draw inspiration from their legacy as we work towards a more inclusive and equitable future. As we commemorate Black History Month, or African History Month as AISB puts it, let us remember that the struggle for equality and justice is ongoing. Let us commit ourselves to building a more inclusive and equitable society where all people are valued and respected. Together we can honor the legacy of African heroes and continue to strive towards a brighter future for all. Mama Africa, a term of endearment for the continent of Africa, holds a special place in the hearts of many across the world. The diverse cultures, the rich history, and vibrant traditions of Africa have touched the lives of people far beyond its borders. From its breathtaking landscapes to its incredible wildlife, Africa's beauty and diversity have inspired artists, writers, and travelers from around the globe. Beyond its natural wonders, Africa's people have made a profound impact on the world in countless ways. African music, art, literature, and cuisine have captivated audiences worldwide, influencing popular culture and enriching our global heritage. Icons like Fela Kuti, Miriam Makeba, Chinua Achebe, and Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie have brought African voices and stories to the forefront of the world stage, challenging stereotypes and reshaping perceptions. Moreover, African leaders like Nelson Mandela, Kwame Nkrumah, and Wangari Maathai have championed freedom, equality, and environmental conservation, leaving a lasting legacy of courage and resilience. Africa's contributions to science, technology, and innovation have also been significant, with advancements in fields such as medicine, agriculture, and renewable energy, benefiting people around the world. Despite its challenges, Africa continues to inspire hope and resilience in the face of adversity. Its people's spirit of Ubuntu, the belief in the interconnectedness of all humanity, serves as a powerful reminder of our shared humanity and the importance of solidarity in creating a better world for all. Black History Month is a time to celebrate the accomplishments and contributions of Black individuals or African individuals who have dedicated their lives to creating schools and initiatives that make life better for their communities. Throughout history, Black leaders, educators, and activists have established schools and organizations to provide education, support, and empowerment to Black people in the face of systemic barriers and discrimination. One prominent example is here with us right now. I would like to call on Mrs. Fatima Beyina Musa as our own hero of AISB. And all the founding members that created this wonderful school. I'll crave your indulgence, Madam Fatima Beyina. We need to celebrate you. We cannot charity begins at home. You are our hero. Please come forward, and every other founding member of AISB. Their commitment to providing a high standard international education has laid the foundation for countless African students to pursue economic independence and social progress. In 10 years of our existence, we have been recently recognized on the global stage thanks to Mrs. Fatima Beyina Musa and her husband, and Mr. Elifal Balula and Mr. Francis Wega, who is, I thought he would be here by now. I would like us to celebrate them. Please can we put your hands together for these. These are our African heroes, our AISB heroes. And at this time, I would like to present the trophy and the certificate that we got from the World School Summit to them. It is their gift. performances. I would also like to celebrate our 2024 class for being the heroes of AISB. Can all the 12 graders come forward? AISB is incredibly proud of these 8 students because they just in a few days ago recorded the 5th 100% acceptance rate into universities that AISB has had in the last 5 years that we send students out into the world to impact the world from Africa. Can you put your hands together for these 12 groups? I will ask each of them to quickly let us know what universities they have had acceptances into. It is our pride, so say it with pride.
I got acceptance into University of Rutgers in New Jersey and University of Clarkson in New York.
I got accepted to the University of Winnipeg in Canada, University of Algoma in Canada, and University of Arcadia in Canada.
I was accepted at the Towson University in Maryland, the Franklin University in Switzerland, the International Institute of Geneva in Switzerland, and the University of Webster in Switzerland.
I was accepted into the University of Ottawa in Canada and York University in Toronto, Canada.
I got accepted in Temple University. Yeah.
And I got accepted to University of Ottawa in Canada and Carleton also in Canada.
I recently committed to Penn State in Pennsylvania. I also got accepted in Fordham University in New York.
So I got accepted to Hult International Business School, University of Arizona, Virginia Tech, and Arizona State University.
You are truly our heroes, and please know that we're very proud of you. Thank you. Please, where are you? Mr. Delmas, Mr. Michael, Mr. Herman, Dr. Paul, Mr. Leon, Mr. Bukas, Mr. Bertrand, Ms. Jalmir, Ms. Grace, Mr. Tony, Mr. Albert, and myself put these together. We're so grateful for the hard work within a very short time and for all the teachers who have been very instrumental in helping the students come up with something and see the impact Africa has on the world in various ways that we have just shown here and some of the ways that we might not have presented because we learned that in class. I'd also like to heartily thank our guest artists who are yet to come up. We're very grateful for your time and for making sure that you join us in this very important ceremony. Thank you to all the students, and I wish that you enjoy the rest of the performances, and please do not go away. We have a small buffet set out for everyone who would like to all enjoy this and have enjoy the impact Africa is having on the world through food. Thank you.
And a Black American woman. The dancers were hungry. No pizza place was near or could be reached by phone. The Black American woman ordered rice and poisson au soleil instead. The food came. There were 4 spaces at the table. She fixed their plates and took hers to a stool in the living room in front of a computer screen and ate alone. She was the Black American with no place at the table. Mama Africa did not feel like a home that night. It was not the place she would be bored again. Or would it be?
I give my heart to this place. I give my soul or whatever it takes. Never run away. the grave. Now have it no other way. I miss the emergence in these moments of you. The mirror reflection of me. That mirror can't change its view. So until those rivers run out and run through me, wherever you are, I'll be there. We carry on, born again. I give my life to this place. I give my whole soul and whatever it takes. Never run away. And I believe this just to see your face again. I know that you do the same. Born again. Just tell me what I need to do. I'd die and come back just to love you. Just tell me I'm begging you. Just tell me what I need to do.
Ouais. Je me présente René Yorobo, leader du groupe King Dance, parmi les meilleurs groupes ici au Congo. Avant, je pratiquais le hip-hop avant d'aller faire le Nombolo.
Okay, Yoruba.
Ouais.
My name is Yoruba. He's saying, for those of you who don't speak French, my name is Yoruba. I am the leader of King Dance, which is the best group in Congo.
Yes.
This is what he's saying, and they're amazing, and they're actually with the best of Brazza Awards nominee for dance.
Donc c'est un peu ça. Donc je vais vous parler, c'est quoi le Ndombolo? Le Ndombolo, c'est notre base ici au Congo, le base culturelle, notre base culturelle. Comme on prend le hip-hop en Amérique. Donc cela, ça prendra comme le Congo jusqu'en Amérique.
Yoruba learned hip-hop first, and then he learned Ndombolo. Ndombolo is the foundation of, is one of the bases of Congolese culture.
Yeah.
would sweat for hours, dancing in groups or with themselves. But in the places I have been in Africa, the available space in nightclubs is filled with tables and chairs, leaving only small spaces in between to dance. Black folks in the U.S. for nearly 400 years did not have full control of their own bodies. They were often forced to do things with them that they did not want to do. After slavery was abolished, dancing in the way that they wanted to was not something that Black folks took for granted. And places like juke joints, large ballrooms, and dance halls where dancing and good music were centered popped up all over Black America. Ones like this one that's being depicted from Detroit, Michigan in the 90s.
That's Detroit. That's the jam. Turn up. That's the jam. That's the jam. That's the jam. Play it again. That's the jam. That's the jam. That's the jam. Play it again. That's the jam.
Post-slavery jukes and dance halls, there was a place called Congo Square in New Orleans where people of African descent coming from Africa, the Caribbean, various places in the American South would gather to dance, sing, and play music. Many people believe this was the birthplace of the American musical art form called jazz. And jazz, it can be argued, gave birth to another American art form called hip-hop, which is made up of hip-hop dance, popping, locking, breakdancing, etc., rapping, DJing, and graffiti. As many folks, as the students who went to H1 learned about when they visited the graffiti in Brooklyn. And jazz has traveled all over the world. An African-American art form rooted in African-American rhythm, rooted in African rhythms, and has traveled all over the world. On Sundays, here in Brazzaville, the Corniche Bridge is closed off, and many people gather in various sections of an area called Cas de Gaulle to roller skate, eat popcorn and hamburgers, and peek in on ciphers or circles of rappers and hip-hop dancers practicing their art. Congo shared its culture with so many other parts of the world. Its products have flowed back and forth and influenced the dance movements and the music here. This is witnessed not only in places like Costa, but in the diversity of the music heard in Brazos taxis. Metaphorically speaking, I, as an African American, hope to one day be able to feel like I am sitting at a table with the rest of Africa and feel like I am part of this huge family. Here is a scene from a cipher at Castigo. And maintenant, the amazing King Dance with their resident MC, Medaro Smith. This is our final performance. Maybe not. Maybe a surprise performance coming up in just a little bit from some of our elèves. King Dance.
Left down the
seul vraiment devant l'Afrique complexée, esclave de la street.
Ça me vend des tonnes à la moustache. À la naissance, je le vois solo. Et ouais, ma puce, c'est la timon. Ça va faire 6 ans pour mes écoles. Je m'habille des mélos, ouais, tu te demandes si c'est un bon plan. Oh les mains, ça fait mettre ça, mais on va les mains, ça va de façon, oh les mains.
Toujours conscience de quelque chose et je porterai toujours en qualité de mes habits toujours car je suis un playboy de donner savoir sa partie toujours au point. Je suis allé dans le fond encombre de mes pensées les plus obscures. J'ai découvert une portion longtemps cachée de l'ombre de mes pensées. Au finish, je suis revenu avec un flambeau la main bien allumé pour me permettre de baliser. Puisque devant je poursuis et tu nous vois brûler des obstacles, voilà. Vous êtes rassemblés en foule à l'image d'un amas de muscles, comme des chocs sur une pincée sur une broche, pour vouloir déchiqueter une telle sable que tu as mis en exergue devant un public longtemps plongé dans l'obscurantisme sépultique. Toujours, voilà. Bakounini disait à propos de la sape est un immense cimetière où viennent s'enterrer toutes les manifestations de la vie quotidienne, de non-sachants et des sachants. Voilà. La sape, celui qui prétend faire de la sape doit penser de façon rationnelle et il doit être à l'abri de toute forme d'obscurantisme. Il doit être une personne éveillée pour vouloir s'emparer des habits, de bons atours. Voilà. Voilà pourquoi René Descartes disait dans le discours de la méthode, vivre sans sape, c'est proprement avoir les yeux fermés sans tâcher de les ouvrir. Voilà. Bon, je vous remercie vraiment, même si la journée a été au dernier moment un peu maussade, mais qu'à cela ne tienne, vraiment, je vous remercie.
Thank you.